Hi guys, so today we are in the Tesla CyberTruck. I want to test out the fully self-driving features in the CyberTruck. It has got FSD 14.2, that is the latest software. Elon Musk had said that there is a huge difference between the previous version 12, version 13, and this version 14.2, which is the latest version. So let's go. We are taking off right now. In my previous video, I spoke about the trauma AI, which was again pretty incredible, but this is even more insane because you just have to put in the location that you have to go, and then Tesla FSD takes care of everything. Okay, we have a green light right now. Oh, okay. We are actually going straight. I thought we might be turning again. So my hands and feet are completely off the controls. This is the version 14.2.1, I believe, of the FSD software. This is the latest version. Now we are taking a left turn, and again, the braking is so human-like. We have the range up here. It says I still have 277 miles of battery left. Guys, this car is such an attention magnet. Everyone's eyes would be on you when you drive this car. But anyway, so I was saying we have different modes even in the fully self-driving option. Right now, I'm in the standard mode, but we also have a sloth, chill, hurry, and Mad Max road. Maybe I can try a few of them on this drive. By the way, this mirror is completely useless, and I'll speak about that later. But yeah, right now I'm in the standard self-driving mode. I'm gonna change the mode to hurry, and let's see what changes do we see. We also have a Mad Max mode on top of this. I don't want to try that out yet. Let's see how this mode performs. This view is pretty good. It has all the cars, a lot of information. It has the divider on the road. It has the traffic lights, of course. It has the parking lots on the side of the road. All of that information is over here in the screen. We are merging onto the highway. Again, great. I have nothing to say at this point. It's so funny. Previously, when I was demoing the trauma AI, I had to keep talking because there were so many things happening all at once, and I needed some human input from my end. But right now, when Tesla is driving you, there is absolutely nothing that you need to do. Like, we are trying to switch over to the left lane, and again, the car is doing that by itself. The blinkers are on, so we have been trying to turn. Okay, so that was actually pretty interesting. We had to turn to the left, but we missed that because we didn't get a chance to turn because there were cars coming by. So we actually had to reroute. I'm happy that CyberTruck did not try to force a lane change. It tried its best to change lanes, but it could not. So it actually stayed in this lane. And maybe if we were in the Mad Max self-driving mode, that is the next more extreme self-driving option that we can select in this screen, it would have forced a lane change, but it did not force a lane change over there, even in the hurry mode. Again, we are trying to make one more lane change. When based on the lane change that we are making, it shows the left or the right view of the car. If no lane change is happening, it shows the complete rear view display, no rear view camera over here. It says 0.7x. So it is zoomed out version that is good for more visibility. It's also super important because this rear view mirror over here is absolutely useless. There is nothing that you can see from this. It's completely blocked. And it's so tiny. I don't know why they just did not put a camera and a display over here. But anyway, it is what it is. So we are going at 70 miles per hour. We had a car almost merge into our lane. Again, the Tesla handled it pretty well. The CyberTruck is actually, it's a huge vehicle. It's a really big car, but even then it feels so nimble to drive, especially with this steering wheel, which I'll speak about in a bit. I'm gonna try to change the self-driving mode to Mad Max. Let's see how that goes. We are turning to the left. Again, so far, zero input from my end. I have not touched any of the controls. The car is accelerating a bit faster than it did in the previous mode, but we have a lot of traffic on the street today. We are off the highway, so I guess Tesla, the CyberTruck, cannot really perform at the Mad Max level. We are at a traffic light and we are stopping. We already slowed down when it was a yellow light, and now it's a red light, so we just have to wait over here. There are so many people watching me right now. It's pretty insane. It is. It's funny because when you drive a CyberTruck, at least for me, I feel more anxious when people keep staring at the CyberTruck. The driving part or the FSD does not, the autopilot does not scare me at all. The car in front of us is turning to the right, and so we slowed down a bit, allowed it to pass. The version 14.2 is actually really good. I'm so impressed. We have been driving for at least 20 minutes now. I've had oh, what was that? Okay. We kind of moved to the lane on the left. We have this huge rear view display, which is a replacement for the rear view mirror, because the rear view mirror we have over here is useless. You can't see anything out of this. So you kind of have to reprogram your brain to look into this display instead of looking up here. If you have FSD, you basically, at least for me, I find this so relieving that you do not have to drive at all. Like you 100% do not have to drive from parking lot to parking lot. I just put in the address of where I have to go, and the car is essentially driving itself. Really smooth driving. We had a squirrel just run across the road. We have a roundabout here. Let's see how the car takes the roundabout. We have this another car waiting for us to pass by, but we came first. Again, no input from my end. We're driving pretty smooth. We have a speed bump, which Tesla did slow down a bit. We are waiting for the people in front of us to pass. Tesla is seeing all that and has stopped for pedestrians, gave them the right of way. We have this car taking a U-turn. That was fine too. Everything is actually pretty good. I cannot point out any improvements Tesla can make. It's trying to find a parking lot. Let's see, where does it park? There is this lady. She just gave me this expression. I don't want it to park over there. No, I don't want it to park over there. Okay, let's see where it is trying to park. Okay, it's trying to park between these two cars. That's gonna be a tight park. Oh, don't hit the car. Oh my god. The parking is scary, not because I don't trust it to do well. Okay. Bro, what are you trying to do? Okay, that was bad parking. I don't know what happened over there. I'm gonna try to park it myself. It did not seem to be able to park in this spot, which was actually not a spot wide enough for a Cybertruck, especially because there were cars on either sides. Okay, auto park ready, park. Okay, it's gonna try to park itself. Let's see how it parks. It says auto park in progress. Press brake to cancel. Let's see how the Cybertruck parks right now. The parking spot is over here. It is backing into the parking spot. You also see this view over here. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Start self-driving. And we are pulling out of the parking lot right now. No input from my end. This screen over here is really good. It gives you a bunch of information on all the cars that the camera sees. We have a small mini map here in the corner, and again, no input from my end. We are at a stop sign. We are taking a left turn. We have someone crossing the road. We slowed down a bit for them. We have speed bumps. We have a handicapped person trying to cross the road, and that shows up here as a person and someone on a bike. That's weird, but anyway. Yeah, so far so good. We have another person trying to cross the road right now, and if we slowed down, stopped for him, and we are off again. And you can see all of this up here in this display. Maybe let me increase the size of this map. Okay, I hope this is still pretty visible. Really big speed bumps. Okay, we have some people over here. We are slowing down for them. Okay. Yep, we have slowed down. That's so good. Like, I've not had any input. The car slowed down by itself. We have another stop sign over here, and then we have a pretty sharp right turn. And actually, we are at a roundabout. We are waiting at the roundabout for cars to pass by. We have a couple of cars. Okay, I think we are good to go. Great. Again, absolutely, my hands are completely off. My feet is completely off. This is so good. We are at a red light. Wish I had more water. Okay, so we have right of way, so we actually are going to take the right turn. Okay, we have a bike in front, which is actually going really fast. But great, I think this is so good. We just had a railway crossing and we went by it really smooth. Feels weird to drive a car with your hands folded like this, but it is what it is. So we have a right turn, very well executed. That is great. I don't know if I could drive better than this. This drives so well. We are gonna take a left turn onto the highway. Again, so far, absolutely no input from my end. We have two paths going by, and we just went over to the left. So again, we are going pretty fast. We are at 62 miles per hour. We have this red light that blinks to show that we have a vehicle in our blind spot. And we just switched lanes. The car wants to switch lanes again. Okay, which it did. I'm looking at the road right now, but that's all that I'm doing. We are at 65 miles per hour. We are changing lanes. We know where exactly to go. The car is basically driving itself, and I have nothing to do right now. There is a bit of wind noise. I can hear the road. I can hear vehicles outside to some extent. I would have preferred a lot more noise isolation in an almost $100,000 car. We changed lanes multiple times now. Absolutely no input from my end. I did not do anything. The car has been driving itself from the time we started. The wipers is turned on, which I'm not sure why. Maybe it detected that there is some dust or dirt on the windshield. We have to take an exit, and it's doing that like perfectly. I feel so confident right now with the car driving itself that it's easy to be careless, right? It's easy not to pay attention when the car is so capable. But yeah, I'm truly impressed with how this performs. I know that Teslas are still level 2 of self-driving. Like, we have 5 different levels of self-driving cars. Level 5 is it's 100% self-driving. You don't even have a steering wheel or input. Waymos are a level 4. Again, it's fully self-driving in specific areas. You don't need to have a driver in the driver's seat. So we have different levels of fully self-driving cars, and Tesla is still just an advanced level 2. But I don't know how much more better can this get. This seems perfect the way it is, but there could be situations like if there is really bad weather, if it's raining really bad, or if there is very poor visibility, then you might still need a human to drive a Tesla. But for 95% of driving, I don't know what more do you expect from a car. Like, this is insanely great at driving. So, final thoughts. The latest Tesla FSD version 14.2.2 is truly next level. I was able to drive for 15-20 minutes at a stretch with absolutely no manual intervention or input from my end. The car basically drove itself. Lane changes, passing other cars, highways, roundabouts, all of that were really excellent. The only instance where I felt FSD could have done better was during parking. There were instances where the vehicle was parked outside the parking lines, or the back was hanging out of the parking spot and I had to manually park the car. But this also could be because I was driving this really huge CyberTruck, and this might not be an issue for other normal, smaller Teslas. Anyway, FSD costs around $8,000 for the lifetime subscription or $100 for the monthly pass. And now I can confidently say that it is totally worth it, even if you drive for just a few hundred miles a month. So that's all for this video, guys. Do consider subscribing to watch the full review of the CyberTruck, which is going to be the next video on our channel. And until then,